Well, this story begins downtown Denver, winter of 1983, 84. And so it's a down period. People often wonder how I went from college honors student to convicted bank robber in a matter of months. And everything was going pretty well, then things happen, and then boom, things go bad, and I resorted to bank robbery. And I'm walking downtown Denver cold, and I don't know what state of mind. It's not a good space. And I had already robbed a savings and loan in downtown Denver near the mall down there. We call it the mall because it's walled off streets. And what I'm doing is I'm walking along, so I'm down there, I'm just walking along, minding my own business, looking for a bank to rob. And all of a sudden these FBI agents decide they're going to try to stop me and ID me or what, and as soon as one of them says something and I look, boom, I'm gone. So now I'm running, I run across the street through the traffic and not paying attention, and down the alley, and I figure I can get away with them. I can change my identity to throw off a jacket or something, and I'm running, and I can outrun these two, and they're yelling. I run down an alley, and I turn the corner on the street right in front of another bank, and the FBI agent there jumps out and tries to grab me. I didn't know at that time I walked into a stakeout for someone else. Oh, right. Someone I met later on in county jail. So I'm running, but I use my football skills, and he tries to tackle me, and I go around, and I'm still running, but now the new, fresher guy is running at me. I run down to another corner and turn, and they're yelling, stop, stop, and I lost the other two, and this guy's following me. And all of a sudden, I had lost my glasses when I dodged, so I wasn't sure where they were now. And I'm this uncertain, uh-oh, now they got me. And see, the thing is, I had been in prison 2 years before, and it wasn't a good time. I really suffered, and I decided I wasn't going back. I was not going to go back this time, because I almost made them shoot me the last time. In Wyoming after a car chase, and they shot my tires out. So something about me all of a sudden. I'm just desperado about it, so I'm not going, and I had a knife. So I pulled out the knife, and I turn around, and now the FBI agent caught up with me, and he sees it, and he's telling me to drop it. But now I'm standing there, and I said, I just knew I wasn't going back. So now he's only a few feet away, maybe 8 feet or 10 feet. He's in the crouched position with a gun drawn, saying, drop it. And I'm not paying attention. I can hear him. And I'm thinking, okay, this is it. And I say, not my will, but thine be done. I'm thinking of the higher power. And I just launched myself. After 5 seconds of standing there with him aiming at me, and I launched myself at him, just like the dramatic scene in the movie, but is realized I get shot point blank. First one goes right through my chest, and I keep going. And then as I'm falling on him, he shoots me a couple more. My arm gets shattered. All this later. And then the only thing I know at that time, I'm not feeling anything, but I'm aware I'm laying on top of him. And I'm thinking it's over, and I'm going to die. But then, boom, everything transforms. It lights up. And it's like all the darkness and gloom that's been around me disappeared. And I said, uh-oh, what have I been doing? And I rolled down the ground. I said, and everything is like that slow motion type of feeling. I'm laying there, and I said, it's all over. I had not a flashback of my past life, like some people say when you're dying. I had a flash forward. I've seen myself teaching and doing things and helping people. And all of a sudden, I knew things were going to be all right. I also knew I was going to spend time in prison. But all this came in like a millisecond. It wasn't like thought up. It was boop, flashing. And that changed everything. See, that was a transform power for me, even though it was a violent situation. But the inward change got me. So from then on, all the next 11 years straight I did in prison was transforming. And I was dedicated now. I knew things would be all right. And I never let that darkness come back on me. And then I believed in spreading it some more. But it's that inner thing that had to change before the outer violence for me changed. It was that inner resolution and know peace within that got to me, even though close to the door of death, peek through it, and the transforming power for me came through there. So that's my story. Here I am, still here today.